Tai Chi has three giant possibilities. The first one is it's just a very good exercise for your health. It will improve your heart, your internal organs. It's something that people in China do after they come out of the hospital from an operation to recover. From another crowd, there's a much more quiet and secretive side of Tai Chi, where Qigong medicine is inside of it, and it's an actual healing modality of Chinese medicine, just as needle and herbs and cups and all sorts of other things are. The third thing that Tai Chi is, it is something that has the potential for being a martial art. Now, if you practice something for it to be a martial art, it can be an extremely effective martial art. It became very famous for that. Now, the two main principles that everybody who does Tai Chi hears about sooner or later. The first one is called Fang Song, which means relax. And then you start talking about where the real art of Tai Chi is and where all the mysterious stuff comes from. And that's called Song. Now, how do we start with this term relaxation? The first thing is you have to relax the surface muscles of your body. Now, if you see an anatomy thing, you cut somebody open, there's this fascia and there's your guts, and then there's underneath it. Beneath this, 8-pack ab or 6-pack ab, there's all sorts of internal muscles, blood vessels, internal organs, all sorts of stuff. Well, that which is below the surface muscles is the internal part of you. That which is above them or closer to the surface is the external part of you. So the first trick is you have to start relaxing the surface muscles. I got this idea when I was first in Taiwan. And even though I was primarily doing Bagua at that point, I attended some Tai Chi classes with someone who I think was famous. I don't even know him. I didn't speak Chinese at the time. And they kept on saying Fang Song. And they said, so one person in the group spoke some English. He said, relax, relax. So I'm scrunching myself down. Well, I'm relaxed. My mood is relaxed. Okay, I don't feel like screaming at anybody. I'm just kind of. And then he went, no. So I said, okay, wait a minute. What we mean by relax? So what he did is that there was a paper bag, and everybody in the class ponied up a few coins, and we put the coins in the bag. He took the bag and he held it like this, and someone went cut the bag, and all the coins came out. And he said, coins relaxed. They had nothing binding them, nothing holding them to where they couldn't move. So he did that, and then, he took my arm and he shook it and he went, now relax, like let the coins go. Well, what are those coins? Those coins are everything that are inside your muscles. And so your muscles, a weightlifter wants to tense. But a weightlifter doesn't try and just become weak as the weakest kitten in the world before it decides to snarl. So that's relaxation. So the first trick is that how do you try to just get your mind to start getting relaxed and not contract? You have a mind, and you were born, you felt things inside your body when you were a baby. You can do it as an adult. So how do you just let that go until you start feeling the muscles releasing? Now, what will happen as they start releasing is that they will naturally start to stretch out. I can do a motion like this. That's as far as I get. But if I do it and let my muscles relax, just the muscles, not even anything else, your hand will go out that much more because it's not being contracted. Now, the next question in all these things is that how do you get your muscles to relax? How do you have your mind start to go inside your body? Now, if you've had a terrible car accident or a fall down a mountain and someone says, feel your hand. Now feel a finger and have it move. Guess what? You can't feel the hand and you can't feel the fingers. You're numb. So numb at one level is the opposite of being alive. Something that is truly alive is not numb. And when as a person gets more and more dumb, they disengage with life, and the flavor life has to give stops giving it. So you have to just, let's say, put your hands in front of you. Now, how do you get your mind just to let go of it? Get softer. Get softer and softer till you find that when it gets soft, there is something that allows your mind to project. Let it project to your hand, and then let it soften the inside of your hand. So instead of your hand being like this, it becomes like this. And so this is a way that you can put your mind inside your body. Now, Tai Chi has an incredible number of techniques, an incredible number of practices that their whole goal is to get you to put your mind inside your body. And your mind is only going to go inside your body a little bit at first, and it's going to grow over time. The Chinese call the mind the yi, your intention. I intend for my mind to go into my hand. I don't force my mind to go into my hand, because that will create tension, which will block the ability of your mental force. But you want to get in, you go through all sorts of things and touch, oh yeah, I can make my mind go through my arm, down to my belly, down to my legs, down to the floor. And without the ability to put your mind inside your body, the whole thing of Tai Chi is sinking and having your chi go from the top of your body down to your feet and stay there, which is necessary for Sung. Not going to happen. So just remember, we all know what it is to soften something, okay? You can have a rough towel and a really soft towel, and you can feel there's a difference, and you can just start mimicking it. How do you make your mind soft? That's like a spiritual koan. What is the hand of one hand? What is the sound of one hand clapping? If you sink your chi to some degree, and it somehow gets through your legs, you're going to feel more grounded. You're going to feel more solid on the ground, because below your feet in your etheric body is the energy of the earth. And when you connect to that energy of the earth has this thing called gravity, and that's kind of what you're feeling. What you are doing is you are just experiencing gravity personally, which gravity's heavy. Or if you reverse the polarity, you feel incredibly light. Because if you kind of nullify gravity, everybody feels light. Relaxation will get you to the point of feeling more grounded. Sung goes beyond that. Because Sung means that you actually have released everything that truly allows that grounding. And so it's much more powerful, but it also has the feeling of being much lighter. To do this, you have to have your mind have completely penetrated and saturated all the tissues and energy channels of your body. So that then, when your mind says, like, move my finger, it moves the chi inside the channels.